Understand that every disease comes from a mineral deficiency. Each mineral can be recovered through natural and non-GMO fruit and vegetable consumption. When the human body is burned after death, there are 12 minerals found in the remaining ashes, which are known as the 12 tissue cell salts. These 12 salts are directly correlated to the 12 zodiacal signs and specific parts of the human body from head to feet, and this can be learned by studying the Astral chemical physiological chart. Before I get started, if you were born early in your sign, as an example, Aries is between March 21st and April 21st, and say you were born on March 25th, then you could be deficient in the cell salt specific to the sign that you were born in. In any case, you want to focus on the 3 cell salts that come after your sign, at which you were born in, as well as the sign that you were born in. March 21st to April 21st belongs to Aries and correlates to the head, or the cerebrum or cerebrum, which is the bigger brain and is the infant because it is the start of the agricultural year, and the cell salt correlated to this sign is potassium phosphate, which can be found in Brazil nuts. April 21st to May 21st belongs to Taurus and represents the cerebellum or the cerebellum, which is the little brain and represents the baby stage of the year, and the cell salt is sodium sulfate, which can be found in kale. May 21st to June 21st belongs to Gemini, and it represents the trachea that splits into 2, also represents lungs and the 2 arms, including the 2 hands, and represents the child stage of the year, and is related to the cell salt potassium chloride, which can be found in apples. June 21st to July 21st belongs to Cancer, and it represents the chest and correlates to the adolescent stage, and its cell salt is calcium fluoride, which can be found in mushrooms. July 21st to August 21st belongs to Leo, and it's the heart. That's why you hear the term heart of a lion, and represents the teen stage, and corresponding cell salt is magnesium phosphate, which can be found in cherries. August 23rd to September 22nd belongs to Virgo, and is the stomach and represents the adult stage, and the cell salt correspondent is potassium sulfate, which can be found in onions. September 23rd to October 22nd belongs to Libra, which is the 2 kidneys representing marriage, and its corresponding cell salt is sodium phosphate, which can be found in cherry tomatoes. October 23rd to November 21st belongs to Scorpio, which is the reproductive organ or the generative system and represents the sexually active stages, and the cell salt related is calcium sulfate, which can be found in cucumbers. November 22nd to December 21st belongs to Sagittarius, which is the hips and represents the knowledgeable stages, and the corresponding cell salt is silica, which can be found in strawberries. December 22nd to January 19th belongs to Capricorn, which is the kneecaps and represents experience, and its corresponding cell salt is calcium phosphate, and this mineral can be found in dandelions. January 20th to February 18th belongs to Aquarius, which is the shins and represents idealism, and the cell salt related is sodium chloride, which can be found in figs. Last but not least, February 19th to March 20th belongs to Pisces, which is the feet and represents submission, as we submit our souls back to God, aka merging back with Source, and the corresponding cell salt to Pisces is iron phosphate, which can be found in blueberries. Now understand that you can further your knowledge in finding natural foods in correspondence with all of these specific cell salts. This is for the exact reason why I explained to you that you do not need protein, you need minerals. Minerals optimize organ function, and let me remind you to stay away from vitamins and minerals that are on these shelves at these drugstores, because they are made from a synthetic hydrogen cyanide cobalamin, which is a synthetic form of B complex, which your body does not know how to properly process, so the B complex will attach to light metals and oxygen in your body upon exiting, making you deficient. Your health is a business. Big Pharma is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Do not treat your symptoms, cure them.